Hello everyone, it's Allie from Titan and welcome back to our channel. I am here with our second STRIXHAVEN School of Mages Collector Booster Box opening, and I'm excited to see if we can find some more awesome Japanese alternate art mythic foils. Now if you missed our first box opening today, go ahead and link that right up there. Did start off in our first pack pulling a foil Japanese alternate art, Approach of the Second Sun. So we have seen one Japanese foil mythic under our belt. And I am not the world's greatest fan of the etched foils, the regular art etched foils. They look cool. I like the little gold details around the different corners. But the Japanese alternate etched foils, I don't understand how wizards can call them etched or even foils. I did go ahead and have some side by side looking at them after that other video before this one, and okay, it's just around the little text box. There's a little bit of the shine there, but otherwise there's really not much of a difference. I don't feel like they should really command a premium compared to the regular cards. Don't know if they do or not at the moment, but not quite what I was expecting out of those, but really do love the regular foils still. So I'm excited to go ahead and see what we'll find here. Did not find any Commander extended art foil rares or mythics, so those would be some great pulls. Let's go ahead and see what we get in this second box by snapping us into the corner, and let's get started. Again, 12 packs per box, one regular art, one Japanese alternate art etched foil per pack. Like I said, don't really feel like those count. The regular ones, they're nice. I don't know if you'd really say those are foil. I mean, I guess it comes with the shininess of the actual card themselves, but a little bit odd terminology there. But of course, I'll keep calling them that because that is what technically they are labeled as. But here we go. Let's get started. Pack number 1. Also do appreciate that you still have the lesson spots in these packs here. So I'll go ahead and point out when we get to it. Right before you get into your foil rare, do have your lesson slots. Our first foil rare of the box is Radiant Scroll Wielder. Extended art Commander card, Author of Shadows. Pestilent Cauldron. We have our etched. You can see the gold details around the corners of the card claim the Firstborn. We have the Japanese etched, which you've got this around the box. That's all it really has going for it. But this one here is, I believe, Sign in Blood. We have Snakeskin Veil, foil. Tezzeret's Gambit, foil. And our token. Alright, so let me go ahead and look on the camera, see how everything looks. Alright, let's make sure we have our piles, foil mythics, token. Leave a space, feeling like we might find a Commander foil. So I'll leave some space for that. And then any of our mythics, I'll go ahead and put the mythic extended arts, put them down here. Didn't see any borderless foils or non-foils in the first box. If I need, I can put them over here, but we'll see. I think this is good pile configuration for the time being. Alright, here we go, pack number 2. Really pleased overall, though, with what you're finding in each collector booster. Do really like the amount of mystical archives you are getting per pack, per box. Just love the way these cards look. I like having the Commander and the regular set extended arts per pack. This is a new one here. Let me go ahead and use my cheat sheet once again. This is Cultivate, etched, Inquisition of Kozilek, Whirlwind Denial foil, and Radiant Scroll Wielder. Actually came out of the same pack, the regular extended art, but we have a foil one this time. And an elemental token. Our lesson foil, Exponential Growth, Elementalist's Palette, Necroblossom Snarl, Agonizing Remorse. This one, I believe, also our first time seeing. Let me scroll through my cheat sheet. Should be green. Ah, it's actually Witherbloom colors. Black and green here, multicolored. This is our first time actually seeing a multicolored Japanese alternate art in person. Could have looked up there for the mana symbols, but I do like how the text box of the title fades from black to green here, and this is Putrefy. Ooh, we have Acclaim the Firstborn foil, Japanese alternate art, and Valentine, Dean of the Vein, extended art foil rare. So I had noticed out of our first collector booster box opening, some of the regular foil rares did have a bit of curvature to them. Looks like this time we're seeing a little bit of curvature on the extended art foil rares as well. That's very odd. Pack fresh Reverse Pringle. Not particularly pleased with that. So hopefully that's just an uncommon thing to experience and not widespread across all the collector booster products. Alright, here we go. Next pack, we have Square Up. Foil. Hall Monitor. I like it. Confront the Past. Foil Rare. Venerable War Singer. Veyron, Voice of Duality. We have Lorehold Command. Opt Etched. And ooh, we're seeing a lot of new green cards here. This one is Abundant Harvest. Another Agonizing Remorse. And Callous Blood Mage. Extended Art Foil Rare. Shadrix Silverquill. Foil Mythic. Wake the Past. Frostboil Snarl. Infuriate. Counterspell. We have Negate Foil, very cool. And Despark Foil. Back-to-back Japanese foils. Nice. Last pack here on the left half of the box. Oh, that card has a little bit of damage up there. Interesting. Manifestation Sage, Fiery Encore, Academic Probation. Ooh, you have a blue. That is Whirlwind Denial. Putrefy. We just saw this one, I think Cultivate, but let me double check. Yep, Cultivate Foil, Frostboil Snarl, Extended Art Foil. And on to the right half of the box. Man, these foils are gorgeous. Pestilent Cauldron, Foil Rare. Excavation Technique. Shyly, Dean of Radiance. Thrill of Possibility. Ooh, I like her little cards she has out. This one is Time Warp. Foil Revitalize, Electrolyze, and our token. Gnarled Professor, Sly Instigator, Daemogoth Titan, Defiant Strike. Ooh, like the skull here. This is Lightning Bolt. Very cool. Strategic Planning. And hey, our first borderless, we have Kasmina Enigma Sage. Foil Mythic. Borderless Foil Mythic. Very cool. That is just a one-sided Planeswalker and an Elemental. I know the Luca is dual-sided. Which actually, we saw him in our Japanese set booster earlier. Don't actually remember if it was a Planeswalker or just a dual-sided card. I mean, we have had that Tibalt Planeswalker that has been two sides. Academic Probation, Lesson Foil, Blade Historian, Stinging Study, Confront the Past. We've seen this one a few times. I've looked it up a few times. I should remember this one by now. This is Eliminate, Primal Command, Defiant Strike, and Fervent Mastery. 3 packs remain in this collector booster box. No worries, you're still craving some more openings just like I am. Do have one more box of collector boosters coming up next. Frostboil Snarl, Bold Plagiarist, Extus Auric Overlord, Mythic. Oh, there's a giant octopus in there. Why do I keep scrolling past this card? I think because the ones that are... Yes. The white cards in person look a bit darker, so I keep looking at black cards, but this here is Defiant Strike, Brainstorm, and Foil Adventurous Impulse, Foil Primal Command, Mythic. Seeing them side by side, you can tell there isn't quite the difference between the black and the white cards, but looking at head on, my first impression is like, oh, that's black, because it's like a dark gray, not white color. I think that could have been a little bit lighter, but that's just something I have to personally get used to looking at. Archmage Emeritus, Healing Technique, Callous Blood Mage. This is Opt, I think. Yep, Opt, Stone Rain, Foil. We just looked at this one. Alley Goldfish confirmed, Whirlwind Denial Foil, Harmonize, and last pack of our second Strixhaven Collector Booster Box. Baleful Mastery, Promise of Loyalty, Vanishing Verse, Infuriate. Oh, we have a new one here. This is Mana Tithe. This is Shock, Little Demon Child. That's how I remember. Shock, Double Major, Extended Art Foil Rare, and our last token. So that does it here for box number 2. Once again, did not see any Commander Extended Art foils, neither rares nor mythics. So part of me is wondering if they exist, but I was questioning the existence of borderless foils and regular borderless cards here in the collector boosters, which it wouldn't make sense for them to not have. We did find the Kasmina here, so it looks like they might just be a bit harder to find. But let's go ahead and do a recap here. Did just have one foil regular mythic, Shadrix Silverquill. Also had that borderless foil mythic, Kasmina Enigma Sage. Also had one extended art mythic, Extus Auric Overlord from the regular set. And from the commander set, we had Veyron, Voice of Duality. For our Japanese alternate art foil Mystical Archives, did not have any mythics this time around. Looks like we actually just had one rare here in D-Spark. Yep, just the one rare here, but we did have Shark. Why did I say Shark? Shock. Don't. Allie's being weird again. I don't know. Do Whirlwind of what? I already forgot this card's name. Hashtag Alley Goldfish. Big time Alley Goldfish today. Whirlwind Denial. My brain just denies the name of that card. Revitalize. Cultivate. Despark. Negate. And Claim the Firstborn. Let's see if we had any mythics here in our etched foils. Did have this one here. That was Time Warp. So we had etched Mythic Time Warp, and that does it for mythics in that pile. Let's go ahead and look at our regular art foils. We had Primal Command Mythic. So just the one mythic there, handful of rares. Let's take a look at our etched foil Mystical Archives. Primal Command. Got a little suite here of Primal Commands. Alright, so that does it for looking at our Mystical Archives cards. We'll go ahead and take a look at our Extended Art foils. This time we did have 6, so it does seem like it varies. First box we had 5, this box we had 6. Double Major, Fervent Mastery, Frostboil Snarl, Callous Blood Mage, Valentine Dean of the Vein, and Radiant Scroll Wielder. And why not, let's go ahead and take a look at our Extended Art Commander cards. Alright, and that does it here for our second collector booster box opening of Strixhaven here on the channel. I hope you guys are still enjoying these openings. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to go on ahead and hit that like button before you head on out of this video. Any comments from me, leave those down below. And of course, if you're not yet part of the Titan Cards family, we'd love to have you with us. Make sure you go on ahead and hit that subscribe button. I am still loving what we're seeing here. Don't like, however, that we are still getting some of those foil rares and the regular foil rares, and now in that one extended art foil Valentine. A little bit of odd curvature, But still loving how many of the Mystical Archives foil, regular arts, and Japanese alternate arts we're finding. And I still do like the way the etched foil regulars look. Japanese alternate art etched ones, really still not seeing a big enough difference for those to really be even in existence, to be honest. I like them, but I feel like they could have just put regular Japanese arts here. I feel like they could have just skipped the etched foils around. So go ahead and let me know in the comments if you agree with that sentiment that I have. Do you think the etched foils are necessary? Do you like the addition? Do you think it's weird that Wizards did it and there's really not too much of a difference between them and the regular arts? Let me know in the comments. But I'm still enjoying these openings, and I'm looking forward to see if we can finally pull our first Demonic Tutor up next in box number 3. But thank you for enjoying this video. Before I head on out of here, I do have to give a big shout out to all of our channel members. Thank you so much, you guys, for your above and beyond support of the channel. We really do appreciate it. We do have 6 Black Label fans, and in Bounty Hunter Breaks, Epicenter Gaming, Sean F., Stephen Olivo, and Stephen Bly. We also do have 9 Gem Mint fans: Alberto M., Anthony Basileo, Chris Rivers, D. Vaughn, Dusty Archuleta, Geriatric Geek, Jake Rhino C., Joe Howe, and Michael C. But thank you so much to all of our channel members, and all members do have their names shown on screen at the end of every video. But that does it for me here on Collector Booster Box number 2. Make sure to stay tuned, because Collector Booster Box number 3 is coming up next. And then we'll have 2 other openings, another English set booster, and finally wrapping off today's videos with a Strixhaven bundle. That'll be our first bundle opening here on the channel. But thank you so much for watching, everyone. Take care, stay safe, and hope to catch you in the next video. Bye!